and I don't really like that topic much. But they just
Yeah.
kept uh, joking about it and don't get the point already. And it's
Oh.
starting to get annoying. But if I crash out, there's no point of a good ending. And if I protest or yell, people gonna people gonna think I'm a maniac. And besides, nowadays, every time I see the school supervisor, it always creeps my skin. Like I have to avoid them top to bottom. If I see them afar, it's like torture. Cause when I'm just
Yeah.
far away, they immediately just notice me somehow, and it's uncomfortable. I was just monitoring the class and everyone because the school supervisor, but like like they're acting weird around me. Like
Yeah, but that's them. That's them.
no,
And remember, Jenny, it's not you. That's all on them. And tell me, Jenny, now what is a good part of your day?
the good part is I get to hang out with my friend, which is a good part. I don't know if
You did?
it's recess.
Okay. And how was it to hang out with your friend? Did you have fun?
Practically, it is half fun and
Yeah.
half not because half the time they just like to make some drama, but it is a very interesting drama, and I like to watch it.
And what did your friends say about this whole story?
No, I didn't share what I
Okay.
feel to them because
Right.
they're the one who first started.
Yeah. No, I understand. And tell me, Jenny, these kids that started these rumors, are they in your class?
Yeah, it was a tease. It was a joke. Just having
Yeah.
banter. We did laugh, and it's okay. Yet somehow those nosy people somehow believe it.
Oh. And what did your teacher say? Did you tell your teacher?
I didn't tell my teacher because it's uncomfortable because if they trying to share to the class, actually the whole class know. But nowadays they all of them know, so I don't know now.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Jenny. And I really hope that these kids will stop bullying you because that is what we call bullying. And it's wrong.
Nah, it's not really not bullying. To me, I also tease other of my friends, and sometimes they tease back.
Okay. Well, as long as you're strong and you feel that you're okay, but if there's 1 second you don't feel okay, you should speak up. Okay, you should tell your teacher if
But
they take it too far.
the school supervisor, I know it is a rare one, but like at the first couple of years, they would call my name to meet them in private, and I thought I gonna get trouble, but they just give me a snack. At first, I thought they were being kind, but nowadays it's kind of getting uncomfortable. So I just never eat the snack they give me. So I just give it to my other friends.
Yeah, yeah. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to do it, Jenny. Remember, as long as you must feel safe. It's very important. Your safety comes first. So just if they do call you, don't go.
Don't go.
Okay.
I mean, like they're the school supervisor. Their whole popularity is like a principal job.
Okay. And have you told your parents about this?
I did tell my parent, only my mom, because I only trust her. My mom says, well, just ignore that person and avoid him.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. But thanks for sharing, Jenny. Okay. So now what we're going to do today is we're going to carry on with our debate. Should zoos still exist? Now, Jenny, have you ever been to a zoo?
Yeah,
And what did you think? Did you like it?
I did.
And what is your favorite animal?
Well, technically, I don't like any animal. I just like to experience and seeing them. But
Okay.
there is one place that I get to throw the meat at the crocodile so they can eat it.
Oh, okay. I also seen that. And and when last have you been to a zoo?
Well, I don't go to the zoo anymore, and I did do it once in fourth or fifth grade.
Okay. Okay. So let's see what are people saying about the zoo. Okay. What are other kids' opinions? And then we're gonna debate the opinion. Can you read for us the article?
Happy, an Asian elephant live at the Bronx Zoo in New York City, but the non-human rights protect project says the zoo doesn't provide the space and socialization that Happy needs. The Right Project is taking the Brown Zoo to court. This case will be heard in 2022. The case has started conversation about whether or not zoos should still exist. Some say zoos have saved species from extinction and teach people about conservation. Others argue that living in captivity is bad for an animal mental and physical health. Here, time for kids readers weigh in.
Yeah, their opinion. Okay. Let's see. Why is Grace saying yes?
Many animal species are safe from extinction thanks to zoos. This summer, I saw the California condor at the San Diego Zoo and learned about the breeding program there. Several decades ago, these vultures were
Vulture?
almost vultures
These vultures.
were almost wiped out in the wild, but the zoo has taken some of them in and helped them breed. Now there are many more California condors.
Yeah. And then why is saying Yanni no?
We should not have zoos in zoos. Animals might not be given proper living conditions. They might also be mistreated for entertainment purposes. Animals can feel stressed by cage restraint, unfamiliar environment, and the presence of humans. A 2003 study of 35 species of carnivores found that zoo enclosures were too small for some of the animals to carry out their normal routine.
Okay. And let's see, why is Shane saying yes?
We should still we should still have zoos for a new reason. Zoos provide animals with food and habitat that's made to
Resemble?
resemble their natural habitat. Zoos also breed animals to increase their population, and most zoos have educational programs that help children learn about different animals and conservation efforts.
Excellent. And why is Susie saying no?
Animals are kept away from their home when they have lots of space to roam and put in areas or cages. If it's a crowded day at a zoo, some animals might get overwhelmed when they're in the zoo. They can also lose their natural instinct if they were released into the wild. They wouldn't know how to survive. An animal health is more important than our entertainment.
Okay, so now you've listened to everybody's opinion. Now I want you to think, okay? So the question states is, should zoos still exist? What do you think? Yes or no, Jenny?
Depending on the company who own the zoo,
Hmm. Okay, but okay, let's just if you had to choose, which would you choose?
probably the first. Like, yes.
Yes. Okay, now you're gonna give me three reasons and motivational reasons why zoos must still exist. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Well, for me, depending on type of company, company that owns the zoo. But even if it's a bad zoo, people will probably know those details based on how those animals act, and they will show the proof to the internet, and the company will get backlash. Also,
Well done, we'll see.
and second of all, animals who live there, like they just living their free home. They don't have to do nothing, like free bath, free home, free their own free stuff, free
Mm-hmm.
toys for entertainment, free food, free sleep, and especially a very safe zone for them to not die. Third of all is they don't have to be scared or have to be high alert because the zoo will separate types of animal which is
Yes.
hostile or not hostile to others. So they're just living there peacefully like heaven.
Okay. And lastly,
Lastly is the zoo. The other company in the zoo care for the animals, which is obvious because in types of weather or types of environment, the people who got hired will take care of the animals very well. Like they don't have to do nothing, they just lie there. If they need help, they can just, you know, do sign that they need help. If that makes sense, and they just get the things they want.
it does make sense indeed. Well said, Ginny. That was a really good point, the argument that you made. Okay, so now let's have a look at the next topic. Um, should kids run businesses? Now, in just generally, I want your opinion. What do you think? Should kids be able to run businesses?
Depending on where they live and the society they live in, then
What about in Vietnam?
we can start a business online, but
Yeah.
outside the street is kind of hard to just run a business on your own. You're gonna have to help your family business to make that make sense.
Yes. Okay. And have you ever heard of a child owning a business in your country?
Never. I never dug deeper into internet that much.
Okay, something to think about. Okay, let's see what is the article saying. Okay, should kids run businesses? Yes or no? Can you read for us there?
Running a business can be both complicated and rewarding. Should kids be allowed to take on that task? Some say running a business lets kids earn money and learn how to manage it. It's never too early to pick up such skills. Others say that in the long run, kids benefit more from focusing on school and extracurricular
Extracurricular?
extracurricular activity. Running a business can be distracting. Should kids run businesses? If kids reported that Ethan Zhang and Via Ryerson weigh in. What do you think?
Okay, so let's say, why is Ethan saying yes?
Mm, did you know that Warren Buffett, one of the world's greatest businessmen, sold chewing gum and soda to his neighbor when he was a kid? Running a business at a younger age can teach you skills that will benefit you in the future. According to a Gallup survey published in 2017, 40% of kids in grades 5 through 12 plan to one day start a business. Giving it a try early on can help you learn and get you ready for new opportunities. Becoming a young
Entre-
entrepreneur,
yeah.
entrepreneur also teaches you important lessons. These include how to set and meet goals and how to manage money. Finally, running a business teaches problem solving and critical thinking and persistence. These skills can help you excel in school.
Do you think that those skills are helpful?
It is helpful and it is easy back in the days.
Okay, perfect. Now let's see why is Via saying no?
Kids should,
Via.
kids should not run businesses. They should be expanding their knowledge by focusing on school. They learn an array of subjects at school, more than they learn from a business. The more subject kids learn, the wider the range of things they can do when they get older. When kids aren't busy running a business, they are more likely to join after school clubs or sports teams. These activities can help kids build mental and physical strength. They can also teach kids how to solve problems and collaborate with their peers. Plus, kids who are running a business have less time spent having fun with family and friends. Kids should just be kids.
So kids should just be kids. Now, in your opinion, okay, should kids run a business? Yes or no?
I think not, depending on what where you live, types of people you meet.
Okay, so if you're saying no, I want you to tell me, I want you to give me three reasons why and motivated why kids should not be running businesses. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
First of all, I'm gonna give a valid reason is that uh, all of the kids in this type of year, when they go home, all they want is just rest. So nobody got time to actually run their business. And even if they do, then it will be on the weekends, like Sunday or Saturday, depending on school they got allowed in. And second of all is not a lot have live in a home that whereas outside is like Disneyhood or just peace in heaven. Cause outside is just streets, trash, or just nosy people, depending on what streets they're in. Third of
Mm-hmm.
all is mostly I think the quick way to start off your job career is by doing videos like shorts or something, or just make little animation to improve yourself sooner in the future. Just because going outside and do some stuff in your own things in this society, this year, in this generation is a bit too risky and dangerous.
And lastly,
Lastly, who knows what you might meet in the streets? Like, it could be crazy people. I've been hearing about that in TikTok or internet,
mhm,
especially Instagram. There's a lot of bad people.
okay. And do you think that these bad people might demotivate kids in the future?
Might so they might gossip, like gossip some words just to make that kid hurt and broke their little feelings.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jenny. That was good. So now let's have a look at the next one. Let me just put it back here. Should reading be mandatory? Okay, what do you think? So, would you like to read books during your summer holiday?
As well, maybe
Hmm? But do you think it should be mandatory?
no.
Okay, let's find out what is the article saying and what are some of the other kids' opinions on this. Okay, so can you read for us there?
Reading is fun but should be required. Many kids ask some books to read over the summer. Some people say summer reading keep kids' mind sharp. Others say kids need a break here. Time for kids reader weighing in.
Yeah, so the opinions, the way it means opinion. Now, why is some kids saying yes? Can you read that for us?
You're on break, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't learn. Books can teach you anything and everything. You can learn new words or get inspired to create your own book. Alexandra Cotsinis.
Yeah, Cottonless, she's 10 from Westfield, New Jersey. Right?
Summer vacation is usually 3 months long, which means there's a long learning gap before the next school year. This time can be used to read and prevent learning loss. Simran at Adnani,
Yes.
7 Joy, Michigan. Summer reading
Excellent.
can help you prepare for the next school year. You'll be able to develop a better vocabulary and express your opinions clearly. During the summer, you have a lot of time, so why not read? You might end up finding a book or series you enjoy. Hannah Sapari, Rajan, 9, Gatorsburg, Maryland.
Huh?
Yes, summer reading should be mandatory. It's something fun that replaces screen time. Okay, let's submit. Carter Haig, 10, Newton, Ottawa, Canada.
Excellent. Now let's see, why are some kids saying no?
If summer reading became mandatory, kids should only read because they were forced to. Forcing kids to read during summer would definitely not help them form a lifelong love of reading. Michaela Ariante, 9,000 Oaks, California. If summer reading is not mandatory, more kids will spend their time playing outside, which is a very healthy lifestyle to develop. Hill, Baya, what?
Like, like a rush?
And okay, a lot of weird name and countries I don't know how to say.
It's okay. Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh,
Right. Next one.
we already have 9 months of reading in school. What do we have to read during our 3 months of freedom? Ansley McLeod, 11 Denver, Colorado.
Colorado, yes. And the next person?
We already have, wait, no. Summertime is a time for kids to relax, go outside, and enjoy just being a kid. Halavisha, 11 Scotch, Plain, New Jersey. Kids have activities planned for the summer, such as sleep-away camp and day camp, so they won't have time for extra reading. Natalie Bunch near 10 Branch, New York.
Bronx, New York. Well done. Okay, so based on everybody's opinions here, which side do you agree? The yes or the no side?
For me, I prefer just no.
No. Okay, now you have to give me three valid reasons why you are saying no. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah,
Right, let's go.
is I think for me, from all of those tests and competition about worrying if you're gonna fail or not fail, if you're gonna stay in that class, or if you're gonna disappoint your parents, it's definitely gonna worn you out and your energy gonna get filled out after the test got done and when new year hits because everyone feels stressed at first, so of course they get
Yeah.
stressed. And second of all is not all people find find it enjoying when reading because some people just like to have fun activity rather than just sitting down and using your eyes all day.
Mm-hmm.
The
You're tired?
third of all is you're gonna have to spend with your family also because it might be not a mandatory for some, but like at New Year's it's definitely a forcing one because if you don't want to hang out with those annoying siblings or something, you still have to because it's New Year and it's a family gathering. It's also mean that people doesn't always have to depending on books just to improve themselves or have learning skill or something. They also have to focus on other subjects that they are wishing, just to get to the school they are hoping to get in.
Yes. So basically, it shouldn't be mandatory for us to do summer reading. So kids should have more flexi time, should be able to determine and choose themselves if they want to read.
Yeah.
Right, perfect. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. And then the next one, uh, should people be rewarded for recycling? Okay, now I want to know, what is your personal opinion on recycling? Do you recycle?
Nah, well, no, but for what I'm remembering, people in Russia did get rewarded for recycling.
People in?
Russian, if that's how I
Oh,
remember.
okay. And what type of rewards did they get?
They have to collect plastic bottles or any can or any bottles that drink out.
Mhm.
And there is this machine where they them out of recycling, they pick up, and the machine will give them a piece of paper that
Yeah.
have this money. I don't remember clearly. I just know that fact years ago, and it's a piece of note or papers. It's a type of paper you get when you buying something in a grocery store and you get that later. It is that type of paper but different subject, and you get rewarded money.
Yeah. And tell me, Jenny, do you guys have a recycling system at school?
Well, yeah,
You do, and how does it work?
I actually don't know.
Wow. So, do you have a specific place where you throw glass and some papers and things away?
Oh no, just trash.
Okay, okay. So let's see, what are they saying about should people be rewarded for recycling? Okay. So can you read for us the article?
Foods in a company with stores throughout the United Kingdom that sells health and beauty products in September 2020. Foods launched a program that rewards customers for recycling empty product packaging. Participants get points so they can use towards small purchases. In the program's first few months, Foods recycle more than tons of plastic. Other
Good.
companies have similar programs. Should cities, states, and countries consider giving rewards for recycling too? Some say people shouldn't need a reward to keep the planet clean. Others say that any initiative that encourages people to recycle is helpful. We have time for kids readers waiting many results to share their opinion. Here's what four of them have to say.
Let's read. What did Connor say? So why did Connor say yes?
People should be rewarded for recycling. San Francisco, California
San
has a
Francisco. San Francisco.
Fran, Fran, San Francisco, San
Yes.
Francisco, California has a program that rewards recycling. San Francisco, San Francisco has one of the highest recycling rates in the United States. Meanwhile, Chicago, Illinois,
Illinois. Illinois.
Illinois doesn't enforce recycling laws enough, and it has one of the lowest recycling rates in the country. By rewarding and recycling, many cities would be cleaner.
Okay, perfect. Now, why is Rui saying no?
Even though people don't recycle enough, those who do know that the the reward is having a cleaner environment for future generations. What could be more rewarding than this? Reward will be only encourage people to buy more disposable items rather than take the rights to step to reduce the amount they are producing in the first place.
Yes, indeed. Okay, and then why is Elizabeth saying yes?
If people get rewarded, they will recycle more. A good example of this is this deposit return schemes, which pay back a small amount of money when customers recycle an item. According to the United Kingdom's um,
Environmental.
Environmental Audit Committee, Countries with deposit return schemes have much higher rates of recycling than other countries.
Yeah, so they're motivating people, so they're paying them. And then why saying Jane no?
People shouldn't be rewarded for recycling. They should recycle anyway because the world has a lot of waste. Recycling is just a part of being good citizen of planet Earth. Do people do people need a reward for throwing garbage in the trash? No, it's just the right thing to do. The same goes for recycling. It should be part of everyday life.
Excellent. Now you heard everybody's weigh-ins, okay, on this topic. So now what you're going to do is you're going to tell me, Jenny, should people be rewarded for recycling? Do you think yes or no?
For me, I think it's a yes.
Okay, now you're going to give me three reasons why you say yes and give me examples. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
First of all, you don't know what type of people will act. Sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're good, but they all have same in common. They like money, so if they all get reward for recycling, then I mean like, it's just an everyday routine now. They might steal each other trash just to get the extra amount of money. Second of all is well, people do that as a job. But nowadays, if that really happening as a normal things, then I think it's not a job anymore. It's just a normal way to do, like seeing a random man doing a trash bin. Therefore, is some people might get addicted to collecting plastic. I don't know. I'm not a wizard, but if they collect more, that means they just get more money. So it's just an infinite amount of money. Fact. And they just get more money and money. Like who wouldn't like money?
And do you think if kids get money, they will recycle more?
Yeah.
I like that. So that is a very good point you made there. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now let's have a look at the next one. Okay. Should cursive be taught in schools? Okay. Do you know what is cursive?
I know that.
The way of writing. Okay. It's not like one single, it's like this is cursive writing in the picture. Have you
Okay.
learned how to do cursive writing?
Mm, yeah.
Oh, you have. So do you think they should teach kids to do cursive writing in schools?
Like if they want perfect handwriting, then
Yeah.
sure. So
Okay. Yes. Okay. And are you currently practicing cursive writing in school?
not anymore.
Okay, not anymore. Okay, let's see. What is the article saying about cursive writing? Okay, can you read that for us?
As even in the age of computer keyboards, the ability to write neatly on paper is an important skill. Students are taught to print their letters or write each other ones separately. That writing looks like what you're reading right now, but what about cursive writing? Many schools no longer teach cursive. Some people think it's a dated form of writing and that school hours are better spent on other subjects. Others say learning to write in cursive is still useful. In 2019, the Texas State Board of Education reintroduced cursive as an essential skill. Should cursive be taught in school? We asked time for kids readers to share their thoughts, and here's what four of them had to say.
Okay, let's see. So why did Jaita say yes?
Um, Putting a pen to paper has benefits that typing can't replace. Research shows that learning to write by hand is a key to good spelling and compo- composition skills. Plus, cursive writing could be considered an art form on its own. It's one way for students to develop the side of the brain that isn't developed by basic reading and writing skills.
Okay, perfect. And then why is Key saying no?
Cursive should be taught in school and it shouldn't be taught in schools. school anymore. It's hard to do and it's a waste of time. The letters are so complicated and fancy that practically nobody able to do it accurately. And with all this technology around nowadays, such as computer and phones, why should cursive exist besides who cares about cursive?
Okay. And then why is Justin saying yes?
Cursive writing looks glamorous than printing. It's better information than extraordinary cursive curves
Yes.
and arcs. Some parts
Artist.
arches, some parts are wide while some parts are narrow. That will naturally appeal to people's eyes and impress people. You can write in cursive faster because you connect words. The pen doesn't pause. Cursive can let you. That's love.
Okay, that's flow. And then why is Spira saying no?
Learning cursive can take over time. Some subject we use every day. Typing is increasingly important. Cursive writing is slower, harder to read, and harder to learn. Due to, due to technology, cursive has become insignificant. We hardly use handwriting. There's no reason to teach students at school don't that they don't use and will most likely to forget.
Do you think kids will forget about this cursive writing in the future?
They might so, but if people can make out what they're trying to write, then I think it's fine.
Okay. Now, Jenny, what do you think? Cursive writing, yes or no in schools? Be
For,
taught.
for me, it's a yes, even if it's a waste of time.
Okay, and give me three reasons why and motivate why yes.
Because if you're in okay, reason first of all is if you're in an introduction or you're trying to show something and explaining something, especially in a business job and you having your paperwork showing to everybody. And if your writing look like a doctor handwriting, nobody could make sense of what you're saying, and nobody
Yes.
will know what you're trying to explain too. Because sometimes, what if you're talking too fast, or what if they lose focus and focus on something else? Second of
Yeah.
all is when you have that neat handwriting, do you ever just look at the aftermath? It just looks satisfying to look the whole note.
Okay.
And I kinda like
Okay.
that. Especially when you're trying to decorate something with your pen too. Like drawing a little cartoon cat or something.
Indeed. And then lastly,
Third of all is if you're writing something to the person you love the most, like your mom, father, any
yeah,
person that you really deeply love, then you should give them a note that filled with respect and something that is nice and neat, and not just some fast and fast, lazy writing.
yeah, not just some random writing. And they need to be able to figure out what you are saying because what's the point of writing a letter?
Yeah, I got yet one time.
Really?
Well, I was getting lazy.
Ah, okay. You see, because of writing, if we practice it and we implement it, it makes things easier for people to understand one another. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Okay, so that is a wrap for today for our opinions and debate. So that you enjoyed today's session.
Yeah,
You did pretty well, Jenny. And Jenny, all the best. And I hope you stop with the teasing. Okay. And you know what? If they do it to you, then you say to them, "What you know what? Um, clearly, you're making an uninformed decision, and you're not. I would say intelligent enough to figure out that what you're doing is wrong. So
well,
maybe you should think about your actions. What do you think?
nowadays I think they don't bring that joke anymore, and they just do
Yeah.
that just to make people cackles or giggles a bit. It's only that it's
Uh,
just a joke, and they
okay.
did make me cry in the past for one time, so they kind
Yeah.
of stop and use that phone. Like, they don't do that, like keep going with that same stupid joke.
Okay.
They just do that
Just a one,
for fun.
once off. Okay. Perfect. But Jenny, you must have a great day, and then I'll see you on Sunday. Bye, Jenny.
Bye bye.